It is official. We have finally landed a Pokemon official distributor or distribution from the Pokemon website. I'm super happy about this. If you didn't know, you can Google this. There are the official vendors or distribution or however you want to say this from Pokemon Center. Just Google Pokemon Center official distro or something like that. It'll pop up. Just let you know I've applied to every single one of these. I am waiting for a few others to get back to me because I got a feeling that even the one that has approved us now will still not have enough supply for us. So this is Entertainment Earth. This is what their website looks like. And yeah, I'm really excited to work with them, but there isn't all good things about this. So let's talk about why it sounds really amazing, but it's not perfect fit for me potentially. So after applying to them, I actually waited like a week, I think, and I got approved. And I was like, yes, we freaking did it. This is what I've been working hard for. Like, yes, now I can finally give my customers a little bit more of a discount, hopefully, or better than they could get from market online or something. And then, yeah, I log in and I'm so happy and I type in Pokemon cards and there are no Pokemon cards at all. So I was like, oh no. So I look at Entertainment Earth again and I'm like, did I do something wrong? Because again, right, I go through every single one of these. This is where they sell Pokemon cards, the card game resellers. Okay, but what that actually means, so if you're starting a business right now, I guess it doesn't mean card reseller. I guess it could also mean toy reseller, official toy reseller. So I was like, no. So anyways, again, after just like looking and researching further, I was like, oh man, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. So then I emailed my rep, which was very nice. Everybody was very professional. I'm not saying they weren't, and this isn't their fault. I mean, this is my fault for, I guess, not really researching as deeply as I should have. I thought that everybody on this list did Pokemon cards, but I guess not. So anyways, I hit them up and I'm like, I'm so excited to work with y'all. Like, do you guys not sell Pokemon cards? And no, not really. No, it doesn't seem like they do sell Pokemon cards. If they do sell Pokemon cards, it's not something that they're offering to me. So I was like, oh God, no. So then I'm thinking like, oh man, is this going to work out? Because this is my biggest issue. I thought they fixed my issue or would help with my issue. You guys know capital is not a problem for me. Money is not a problem. I have plenty of money. I'm ready to spend. And I'm not talking about $500, $1,000. I really want to get this business up and going. Like seriously, I'm trying to spend $10,000, $20,000 a month. I mean, if they had the inventory, I would be willing to spend more than that every single month. I really would. But that's always the problem, is the supply, right? Anyways, I'm looking through their website and this is the public website for Entertainment Earth. And it looks nice, right? I'm not saying it's not nice. I don't think I would have the market for this. Let me know if you guys would buy something like this. This would cost you about $15. No idea what shipping would even cost on this. This is like a Bulbasaur, Charmander, Ninetales, Umbreon. I mean, there's so many types of different evolutions and not just limited to this. Look at this Eevee, all types of things on their website. I mean, they have Star Wars, Marvel, blah, 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 but I wouldn't really want to venture out too much into that. So I'm really curious, like, would people buy something like this for their kid? If you're buying an ETB from my website anyways, or a pack of cards, or you're buying a Lucario box or something, maybe at that point somebody would be like, yeah, you know what, I need an Eevee doll or a little figure that's 2-inch. I don't know, there's different ones, right? There's like 2-inch figures and then there's like 8-inch figures, and obviously the 8-inch costs a lot more. And it looks like a lot of these are like Funko Pops, and some of them aren't, right? Some of them you have to build your own. So it just really depends. I'm not too sure. So they get back to me. They do get back to me after me voicing my concerns. And I'm like, hey, I don't know if this is the right fit for us. I'm so sorry for my negligence. I was with the understanding that y'all sold Pokemon cards. I don't actually know if this is going to be a good fit for us. Because like I said, the money's no problem. I got money to spend. I want to spend it. I have 1 million people trying to buy Pokemon cards off me and I simply cannot meet that demand. What could I do to show you that I am serious? What could I do to show you that, hey, I do want Pokemon cards? Do you all even sell Pokemon cards? They said they do have a way to sell Pokemon cards, but they're not trying to do that unless you get into the toy side. So if you prove yourself essentially that you're going to take it seriously with toys and then you can sell those, then potentially we'll sign you up for the Pokemon cards. And so then I'm like, oh man, like, I mean, that sounds good, right? Like as a sales rep, that sounds great. Like, yeah, just sell all this stuff for us, little figures, Bulbasaurs, Ivysaurs, plushies, stuff like that. And honestly, I probably could sell it. I think it'd be a very slow sale, you'd have to let me know in the comment section below. If you like, don't lie to me, because I'm not trying to buy a bunch of cases of toys if nobody's gonna buy the crap, you know what I mean? So like, let me know straight up if you would buy these for 15, 20 bucks. I don't know, it depends on the size, because I don't want to get stuck with it unless I am confident that it will help me work towards Pokemon cards. Now, if they said, or if they showed on their website, like, yes, we do sell Pokemon cards, but you have to work your way up, that's cool, right? I get that. I've heard a lot of places, you know, you got to buy these card savers and sleeves and stuff. I get that. I totally understand that. But it's also on their website that they sell Pokemon cards, so you're kind of guaranteed. This is more like, at least from my understanding from Entertainment Earth, it's like a hope and a dream that we could sign you up for a Pokemon card program. And it's like, oh, does that even exist? I don't know. Is that just what they're telling me to, I don't want to say trick me, but I don't want to get my hopes too high. But then again, I mean, if there is a little bit of margin to be made and there is a market for it, I would be open to selling it as long as it's Pokemon related. Like, that's cool with me. So that's kind of where my head is right now, is like, okay, I did get a distro. It wasn't the type of distro I thought it was. And I'm considering and kind of polling, do people, or is there a market for me for any of this? And would that be a good direction for the store, honestly? Because here's the thing. Let's say this program from Entertainment Earth exists. Let's just say it does. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. What type of spend would I need to spend of selling these items that I don't really want? If I'm guaranteed, yes, one day you could get Pokemon cards, then I would be open to it. I mean, I personally think for my store, at least, this would be a very, very slow sale. Maybe somebody's getting a Christmas gift and they pick up one of the EVs or something. And then, I don't know, maybe go with like the top 5 most popular Pokemon, but you got to understand, I got to buy cases of it. So I'm going to have cases of like Bulbasaur or cases of Charmander or something. So that's the life update for the business. I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I am happy. I am thankful, but don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger. I might have to. Let's re-engage. How about that? Let's see what y'all have to say. Be honest with me. Is this something you would even entertain at all? Because if it's not something you entertain, then it might not be the best fit for either of us. And there's no point of giving me an account and then I don't spend, you know, and then if you guys aren't going to buy the items, what's the point for anybody, right? At that point. So I appreciate every single one of you. We are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it's happened this quickly, but I appreciate all of you trying to get Phantasmal Flames right now. It is not looking good. I believe I have 2 ETBs and 2 bundles, but it's like being sold as a package for like $250. So I'm like, man, is there even any margin for me to make? Is that even a good deal for y'all? I think as a buyer, that's not bad. 2 ETBs plus the 2 booster bundles, but you have to understand, I have to make a profit on that too. So like, am I going to make any money on that? I'm not sure. I have a couple Pokemon centers that I'm buying off of someone, hopefully, which you guys know, Pokemon Center, if you haven't seen, the prices are stupid. I think those are like $400 a pop right now. So trying to work out a little bit of a deal for y'all. Working very diligently, believe me, behind the scenes to try to get y'all some Phantasmal Flames and some other Pokemon card products. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. DJ's Poke Center, signing out.